guys, it's Looch, and for the last week everyone I know has been talking about this video from James Corden's The Late Late Show, in which he does his Carpool karaoke segment, and it's been a segment for a long time. He had a great one with Adele, he had a really good one with the Red Hot Chili Peppers where they somehow ended up shirtless, wrestling on somebody's lawn in Los Angeles, but he's had some big stars, and I think what works about that segment has always been his genuine enthusiasm for music and loving music and being just enough starstruck with who's in his car, but being maybe just a good enough actor to be able to just keep it going. But of course the Paul McCartney one, the much anticipated Sir Paul, was last week, and it's about half an hour long, and I watched it 3 times this weekend. I laughed, I cried, it became a part of me, and I think everybody who watched it kind of feels the same thing. So they went to Liverpool, naturally, in his car, and he's on the phone, like, hey man, can you help me out? I just need a favor, thanks mate, okay. Paul McCartney jumps in the car, oh my god. Then he's like, you mind if we listen to a little music? He turns on, and then of course it's every Beatles song that Paul McCartney wrote. And they sing along, and it's joyful and it's real. And in this particular segment, McCartney kind of told a few backstories about how he wrote some of the songs that were incredibly touching. Then they went and visited his childhood home, which is clearly now, I think, some kind of museum. You know, he sat down at the piano, played When I'm 64. I mean, it was so charming, it was so delightful. And some of the segments were filmed on the streets of Liverpool as well. And so naturally there was going to be gawkers, and people started hearing, hey, Paul McCartney and this other guy are walking down the street. Well, it culminated in, he said, well, let's go to a pub that you used to maybe play at. And they set up the audience to think that they were going to maybe just walk into this pub on an afternoon and just surprise the hell out of people. What ended up happening was, of course, there was a stage with a curtain that would open, and these unsuspecting pub dwellers, these day drinkers, were treated to a snippet of Paul McCartney and his amazing band of a song. It was so incredible, and then it went on. It was a perfect formula. If James Corden doesn't win an Emmy for this, nothing is right in this world. But it poses the question, is there anyone you can think of alive that could pull this off with the same magnitude, with the same amount of charm and meaning? I'm not sure I have an answer. It ain't the Goo Goo Dolls, so I don't know who it would be, so you let me know. Who do you think could jump into James Corden's car and have that kind of impact? So let me know.